Good morning to all fellow Australians. Good morning to all well-meaning APCians. I send greetings to brothers and sisters in both home and the diaspora. I also send greetings and prayers to brothers and sisters, and we currently in a detention. May God Almighty guide and protect them for we. I also send greetings and prayers to brothers and sisters, and we the exile. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala guide and protect them for we. I also send prayers for brothers and sisters and waiting today in a hospital, waiting a sick bed. May God Almighty will guide and protect them for we. The one the way they go through the cold weather presently, now abroad, now the diaspora, brothers and sisters, and may God Almighty see them through for we. We get one with big brother again, with daddy, with uncle, with the outside country. With this with brother, now a very generous Muslim, now is somebody way through God Almighty, your blessing. He stand with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, he dictates, wallahi, this particular man, then there's involved in an accident where I understand, say, they hit him motorcar from the back. Now only Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala na him pull in life. May God Almighty guide and protect him for we. May God Almighty give medicine for we, and let God Almighty make it get up from the sick bed where he did presently. This brother, I'm not going to name the country where he did, but wallahi, now one of the honest Australian them, we get passion for in country, where if civil servant them they stand yesterday so tall, so clean, himself now one pandem way are the puts behind the category of His Excellency Dr. Matt Wilson Samura Kamara. May God Almighty see this brother through for we. And again, we all know well, and one we sister again, we in United States of America, cancer the mona in Pekin in system. We understand that from last year. Now in this whole thing starts from this with Pekin, with brother and all. May God Almighty give for we medical, because in the God, wallahi, now only know the medicine where the man mortal man no get that sense past God in own sense. So let God Almighty do it all well, but yeah, and I want to say plenty thanks to brothers and sisters, and based on waiting that they do back home. And at the same prayer, so people we did today na the graveyards them, we don't die, we side they don't today, may God Almighty sorry for them. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give them the heaven, wallahi. God Almighty na him only with the acts, na him gets everything, and that God day will continue for Aksam. May God Almighty sorry for them. That's how we they call physical cover, when at the tightness of the grave, takul zulma, we then can say if you are the darkness of that particular waiting grave day, ipasmak, and that's how na lowly side, that side na side way it before say anytime you will think of the wallahi, they get a moment of reflection where I like one for steady, or I like one for do good, wallahi, they think say, oh, you get for do good, and let God Almighty make una all way they contribute into their works is the way they announce. May God Almighty do na that payment see. Then go in forward, do ya Masjid Burandi in construction, and again for the Tawiya mosques we not get the mods and windows them, and for them mosques them we get one mosque now wala we open, not get roof at all. Then we get one again na konta, all length of them. But we ask kindly, and the wala mosques them for the matters the what they normally talk about be with the big una, let God Almighty guide and protect we all. Australia Boto Mani diaspora by God Almighty power. Today, waiting I get for talk about this now with regards to waiting I get for talk about the struggle of education in this particular country, what we all call Mama Salon. I get for talk about how it is struggle for get education. Then after education again, where you go down graduate and get your certificate, how it is struggle again for how will I call it for let you get work. It's so sorry. Then today again, my people, I get for talk concerning about some big fool youth man them. Way they na Cambia, way to me, by my mood don't overuse them, misuse them, way at the end of the day, that particular cloud or way at the same capacity, they not get them in them. Today na in big fool somebody, rape will wreck somebody will not get development idea anyway na by my mood, way in village, able to build it. They go use them for people and we grab and go and sensitize and talk to people and forget confidence and courage concerned about the electoral justice rights. Then go block them, cow talks them for them. Hey, Allahu Akbar. Kambia is so sorry. but I'll reach him, people. Then I will talk about a brother where this particular brother is stand tall, he didn't in country, he do good things, they didn't bombali this with McKinney to be precise, where they can do good things and they, but this brother, he can fight, but along the line, he need assistance, we name Ibrahim Mosto Conte. In the CEO and founder of Enable Sierra Leone Workshop. Of course, we are reaching, I will elaborate and talk something concerning the, and I will also talk about the operation not turning back with regards the aspiration of we the grassroots for the national chairman position. So the people them now the thing and they were, then I will also talk about waiting the highest bidder inside TSC as a class TSC for be the highest corruption sector now the education system as Sierra Leone again the people them. So ladies and gentlemen, without delay, by God Almighty in power, as I say for say at the top of waiting the struggle of education. You know Sierra Leone since the inception of how will I call it? Some of we who begin get sense now, we don't get this sense for see this are the country where them born we since primary, secondary onto tertiary level, we in a higher education, will lie the struggle the pass mark. The struggle the pass mark and more especially when they sit from Beke, come up from Beke, you don't pass the go for let's get worse. It's not easy at all. The problems and boku along the line, if you not to God in blessing, you know they wouldn't call at all. In fact, that be making go now say why begin for do business with speaking then now wait and they sell results. We at the end of the day, now then results and they some comrade and can buy them begin and go na college. But again, notwithstanding some picking and they way, then they go all out and they use the hard way at the end of the day, they able for go na higher institution of learning. You know the struggle they all over. Now they can don't go struggle. We forget pamphlets for let go do research, for let go do printing. You know all less stuff that they get for do presentation. So trouble assignments or present time or lahina money. You know all land they tie around within the education system to brothers and sisters. Then commodate the people. Now they can don't back inside the same goal. So after we can don't fight time. You don't learn. Same kind of way they don't graduate again. For let you get the certificate where they don't graduate with. Wallahi, forget a problem within the universities, within the colleges and within the tertiary then, you know, institution of learning and we get all them problems and in this particular country. Then when you don't get your certificate by wallahi for let you get job. La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah. For let you get job now the highest bidder. Where you not get that connection there. No way. Especially the current regime, the current system will meet up when at the state looters political party without being you a Southeasterner. And when they be Southeasterner again, you forget the connection with either a minister, head of parastatal or what have you before you able to get job. Without that, no way. No way. So all these Sierra and they go through their rigorous steps, they are so many people. You know, it's too hard. It's too tough for brothers and sisters. When you see yesterday, I sit down, I think, I just think no more. Now the country this, I see, then they ask somebody for how many year experience. You know, when they want for put you now the way they don't want for help you for job at all. You get some job then they, in fact, before even then they advertise them now, they don't get the people where they want. Then just they do a normal now that way they for let them meet up within the procurement so they call the standards of procurement or of how they put certain things in. Now make they can do a more. But before even they advertise, in fact, that is why what's in and can do. Hey, la ilaha illallah Rasulullah. Let's say today being the 8th of March 2025. Today being the 8th of March 2025. Let's say by the 15th, now they can get for do the interview. What did they do? Apparently by tomorrow when at the 9th, then we don't inform all the while they prepare the document, then the one the way they want to get the job. When they don't prepare in return, then they call them back, so we don't get all what you forget to, then they can now then give short time for do advertisements. So that short time now for do the advertisement, before they put pen and paper together, papers and together for let you go apply, then don't get the own now. So any time which they not go you then get so many way out for use technicalities for off you like not get that particular job day. You know that is why. So sorry, Sierra Leone. You dey struggle for get the education. Come on, after that again, you dey struggle for get the certificates. After that, you dey struggle for get job. This particular country now ain't get that system day. Hey, let God Almighty guide and protect you as a nation. But as it is, looking at this country with all waiting God Almighty put at this country, we're not supposed to go through the rigorous steps they are. So today, now countries and they boast through even Libya, where I remember where then they say in those days, I think during this guy in time, Gaddafi in time, then they been local God's house in them. As somebody in the communal college where they make the host now fresh, wallahi, I think he would pay for a small. Look, Burkina Faso president, when I joined leader, now he paso. Then taking into consideration, Sierra Leone, where it be for say, God Almighty giving everything. Now they will get minute people, few people, now the corners, we say no, Salona for grow into them capacity. Only the same way, therefore grow, why Salona they grow. Then why I hate Sierra Leonean people. That is why God they continue for expose them. God they continue for disgrace them. God they continue for humiliate them. Would that they be this particular one in will this now, where he had trembling past all, now by Kamakumo Swina and it's like Kuroma, with him bobo them, where he don't train, where he don't instill the badat inside them, where this and it's by Kuroma and they call him as Satan enforced boy picking. You know, then he gets in Grand Picking. You get over Kataboat when a deputy Satan, Mikhail Misrod Masare, Oba Ikan Kukusamba, you know, Usman Kalilu Fode Asane, you know, all the guys they have to just sit down today for destroy this country. So these are the problems the whole brothers and sisters and they go through today. How did they get job? Who side did they get job? Then get a certificate them. How did they get them? No way. If you're not connected, you know get job. Wallahi, any side you need today where you work under this particular government without you know get that particular connection. And that in fact they look you pay some transfers them, then just they sweep you from this angle, go too far. You now they look now say, yeah, no fits me, yeah, left here. Where you see them transfer me out, so maybe in my life now they want, you know, then do I'm under this dispensation. But who that cause I'm nanes by Kuroma? This man out the regime change. We and with man and not discuss. Then for punish Leonean people, God Almighty will left everything to you. So my second topic, me people, the way I will talk about, here is about Cambia big fool youth man them. Some of them way big fool, way not they think at all. Way this bobo way and they say Satan in Grand Piki, way na by Mahmoud. Way this bobo into me, he not like himself, he not like people in Amambolo, he not even like the people of Cambia district. Hey, mortal man way they like beside them, but I know how to know. Anything we God help by they put development, they bought up by Mahmoud. Mahmoud who's development to do this. Do you have una kale una show me una post by Mahmoud the post the way bin na Mambolo or Cambia inside the district headquarters when I'm Magbema. Una post the way they call them. Where me no say some youth man and sober minded youth man they na that Cambia day. Wallahi then don't build then get the one flat there now then smart be dry one. Look inside this bobo go rent. Today this bobo na get the bold mind somebody we take this particular country RR forms them. We take the APC RR form. We take the Dr. Samura Kamara and winning. He go for sell land to Madabio. At the end of the day, God disgrace him. God disgrace him. Today, now this bobo use some of una na Cambia. You know why make a film? Way mortal man the land book in the land for a reason. But now the country this I don't say people in the land book for let them go subject themselves to certain people who know like development. Let them they continue for destroy them. You know I see a post way authored by one me old small brother when Almami Pompe Camara. You know I don't know the way I feel. I don't know the way I feel. For let Almami Pompe Camara, for instance, you own property, a property where you get, where the structures they own are the talk inside the APC for say, when they talk about a political party in a structure, what's in the first structure where you think of, what's in the aims and objectives of a political party, now for win governance. Now for win governance, this same boy that they call by Mahmoud, they continue for instill things and now ace them, where before say, una need for sit down and think reasonable. To me, I know see no better to way by Mahmoud do for some of una. Wait till they una stand so for destroy this country. Because upon destroying the APC, wallahi na this country una stand for destroy. You know, it's so pathetic. It's so pathetic with people. And this bobo way at the top of Almami Pompe Camara. Now a younger brother to me. Now a younger brother. Where behave so. Where I see that particular. Why I don't read as I watch them. Who done at the auto on Almami Pompe Camara. Say Allahu Akbar. Whose kind of problem this? Whose kind of trouble this for goodness sake? So this country, youth man don't get right. Not able again for federal rights. Whilst people sit down, they come off far off for let them come federal. You know, two districts them again where God Almighty just go join together. Cambia district and Puloko district. Now it better Puloko. It better Puloko far past Cambia. But Cambia don't say the most hopeless and sycophant so they call presently as I talk. You know, look at what in state Brutus political party do Cambia with people. Before the election, now they run and go to pull them, then go to cable, then go this. Even the generator, then go take and far. No sooner than when the votes in London, waiting up, when and can no say, oh, people of Cambia, this will not give them the votes where they want. Now they go boo the machine day. So now picking the way they born inside Cambia, turn to be precise. Now they still they behave foolishly. So you know it's so hard trembling. But la advice una the police them na Cambia district, where they na Cambia to be precise. Let una be careful. Let una take. Let una know what una they do now. Then time here. I want Leona be careful. Leona know what team and what team una they do now. Let small body una know able born. They no go stupid una. But you know the angle where they use the angle of sins by Mahmoud. They get that deep what they call with BO. Where BO don't already box up in thoughts by Mahmoud. What team be? Who say flag bearer come inside you? Who say presidency come inside you? When you hopeless, look you appearance, look you looks. You don't even get that particular thing. Wallahi billahi. Me self na ya waste you know. We not ever be a cancel or self. To smart me and you to smart. Wallahi then go choose me less you because I get that particular charisma. I just they feel like young bobo them for let them go the smart. We at least and don't get a first degree now. Yet still, sycophant like this bobo na by Mahmoud they misuse their thoughts. You know we like you na this. If you not to God in blessing, wallahi billahi. If you not to God in blessing, I repeat, where God don't fit for with this particular fact. Una all names and then a danger list. Where before say the SLPP the pass on a quick. Then don't begin show the example. Go to Tonkolili district. Let una see what thing the SLPP do to themselves. Just lower level to themselves. One part the people they will be the staff serve themselves. The one don't die like you na this particular one. Una fit say if you not to God Almighty blessing for let we God Almighty give open heart, open mind. We common senses them. God Almighty for bringing into this particular show and win this fight like how do win as so today. Una fit say by Mahmoud they able for do bogedo, una not able for fet una right. People and they go sensitize, for go give confidence, for go give courage. When at the electoral justice group, you know the affiliate group for electoral justice, then they out there, then they put local, then do all what it takes. I want to say congratulations to people of put local. Una always attend that particular show. You know, let God Almighty guide and protect una. Indeed, una should say una stand very firm for this particular theme of electoral justice, and by God Almighty power, we go hand them through God Almighty blessing. Nothing, nobody not go able for Poila, boy, he had friend ring, una not able for fet una rights. Where people they go now for fet for the rights, what's happen at the end of the day, una they go after them people any. But I guess certain people who are again for Paul Nakambia, this is why I read the names them pop up, they say now they all engineer that thing for let them stop people them. Even go and call police for arrest them and they pull thugs in our street against people. Kambia this street. Shame on una look balamoya what's in the happen at balamoya. Go check Amos Kambia picking a needy. Or go check Amos Kambia picking a needy. Or be like see Amos picking a needy. Wallahi billahi. It's so shameful, it's so disgraceful. Inside una own property, now they do all kind of them call yet still una fashion rotorata agenda 2028. We not get for take una anywhere. Or then positions and they wait and give una what you una do them position then they go una able for take this party from one step to another. Una know the even shame for say the position they won't carry now. So or let's say you Almami, when I me host that word it's also you tomorrow you go then at the history for say now there why at this time be the chairperson of constituency. I don't know 060 when I'm Magbema Chimdom, they are correct me. I don't forget the constituency in code, but I think now the first now be 060. You know, as a chairperson, where they now for that constituency for say now there why then be give the leadership way before say the time reach, they're not even fed for the power at all. At the end of the day, go just truly nothing not come up behind it. How you go feel? Let them write to them saying now there why I be when they rope them, when they do this, then come, then sit on their feds. Well, at the end of the day, they're able for succeed. Today now they felt this same party, so la ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah. Me, I felt bad when I see that particular post. You know, somebody first said, I see this particular post, not until where they send me certain to them. I can't say if you are not talking about this, people will say apparently this man not talk about this side because of my own homo and call this, that, or whatever. But this is bad. The youth of this particular nation, I think we get for think. If we will not think wise, wallahi billahi, we are done. We are done if we not think wise. You know, it's so shameful. Now SLPP to SLPP, they begin kill themselves. So just lower level. How if you God not forbid don't help we for let we get this particular democracy also. Wallahi, like how God Almighty don't fight for we so. How na for the people them they make pictures the way they go right around on social media. Una ignore them. We say una see some elderly people them, the likes of the Obasanjo, this Obobo Bio and others who say una see them. Una ignore them. Una no countenance them. Hey, who say we did now wallahi billahi they talk to now. ECOWAS cannot influence anything for letting disturb the restoration of democracy in Salon. That's how they tell now for sure. Yeah, let alone them popia, as I say them popia. Just tell the whole Fatima use the SLPP administration for big dog them. You know where you call the bobo them dog the one the way they around dog. I go call the one way be they up now. We appoint them dog yasu. You know all
all that stuff here. So una the poppy them where they go and make so agenda 2028. People let they go fetch una you right. So una no sabi fetch so una they go set police them against her. By Mamu they use the other angle. But if you una don't know what una they do, this same by Mamu nine sell una RR from them. Nine sell RR from them. Yeah, that other picking where they call Aminata. Wait today, that money where they go and you just get from me people. Once you are one for una no any money way more than man sweat so you go know how it is spent. But what you don't know is not sweat for them. You just get them, you know, apparently just get them just start with it. Now I make it go and lavish and so and I saw that money get for go. Aminata all the Liberia now they tell us so when I want party picking again, we keep we on RR form for destroy this nation. So me people them there now so the Gambia go them do now so them treat themselves. Then again in another way the people them I go talk about Wataki. What's in and what's in they go on now Wataki for brothers and sisters in terms of the rates way that they call now Wataki now is super smart. You know if I were mortal man you relinquish power, let you know how you relinquish them. But I say the goodbye way they were they can tell not a good goodbye for them at all. Now bad one. These then they say goodbye now where then they go for let them not come again. Just like what I can tell and say by God in power, not to own power. But with the good things and ways and they can't put in this country, they will get for left as apprentice to the APC. That's how they tell now. Now mark this particular words. So to una when the people the way they order the good same this that we are big. I want for let we ease with stress, let we be careful, let we take it easy, let nobody not go on the rampage. By God Almighty, everything will good for we very soon. Now they want to let people go on the rampage, they use them for people and say una go fire, let the go past state of emergency, we will not get for possible again at all. So they are always in the world and they do now the people una let we just continue for patience. So again, I talk about a Sierra Leonean way by the name called Ibrahim Mostu, we are the CEO and founder of Enabled Sierra Leone Workshop. This man they take care of disabled people way before say they do this thing where they call epileptics. They presently in Abombali, I think Namasombo or wherever, where you get this institution here. So this epileptics way at the top one and then can take care of them false suits here. For their brother, the way they get accident per Okada. Now people they come up far and wide now, they come in town. But guess what? One of the problem we get presently now for lodging, we say the lodge people he's doing very well. We are the big. When I go contact this particular man, the people we are name Ibrahim Mostu Conte. He are the founder and CEO for Enable Sierra Leone Workshop. We are the big. He do very well. Now he don't start a structure where this particular structure where he don't start. What's in Apple? You know even for good time before. And when once them people can get a problem, how they food the problem. This man they do very well. And Nabon of Lonsat to be precise. Nabon of Lonsat, but presently he based inside Makeni City, when Abombali district. We are the big one. So he named na Ibrahim Mosto Conte. He did do very well on that particular side. You know, by God Almighty in power, the other thing way I go talk about me people now for tell una say we not get no turning points. We not get no turning points in a sense. For anybody we feel, for instance, you na youth man, you na grassroots, where then they send for say go join Voice of Northwest in campaign, let you go supply we information, this that he just they do himself. He just they do himself, he just they deceive himself. I want to tell you say this particular thing that God na in Mark say at the come up for him, and God way Mark say at the come up for him, at the get him by God Almighty in power. Look the angle way I come out. I think for all you know, me na the last person or the least way come na social media. But if you me when are the last or the least person way can on social media through God Almighty blessing, God capacitates me today. God give me the endurance, the zeal, the enthusiasm for life way for come out very clean and tall. And thankfully enough that colleagues on social media, you know, they in support. Whatever you look at it, by God Almighty powerful, let me grab this particular thing and let me take Upati to another level. And we don't fed the fed we supposed to fed through God Almighty blessing as grassroots. Grassroots now we all get this thing. If you mean way God Almighty don't put before, I don't resolute him, I don't resolute everything for say there is no turning back. Waiting and waiting, some of una go and begin for them call. So I want to be careful. Do you hold in the sense say go serve as spy, this, that, or whatever? Now lie. You don't say oh me they follow salon politics. You don't say why they follow salon politics. I know so many things them. Where you see are they on certain thing them. them. Let people waiting, you don't call themselves the highest bidder, go donate, then they know what's in and what's in they can for. Why is me and you today in a bush, they go and suffer, mosquitoes, then they eat we, chinch, then they eat them bad soup, then they during campaign time, then they should don't serve with AC, they bank them. When the time reach, they count the money, serve, we say, I can't donate so, then call, I can't give so money. At the end of the day, they look out for an office. And that office where they get now, well, they go get 10 times of what they defending. So if you now God Almighty, they bring me, then see all, then the TT away they happen for that can't stop them. Youth of this particular country, grassroots, una let we turn and let we think positivity. We country not supposed to deal like how it is so. Salon is suffer, Salon they perish with all the mineral, all them country are waiting for monsoon Africa. Wallahi, God Almighty do goodness past them continent. But why we? This is not the caution who the ask yourself. Why we? The big one and not deceive, in as much as the big one and not deceive we. I think it's high time for let me grab prophet for ourselves. So we are at the big una grassroots of this particular nation for say, una let me stand very firm, let me stand very tall by God Almighty power. This particular federal defense, this is a successful battle. We don't succeed. Sambura Kamara Yon, we don't succeed, and that's how they tell now for sure the people. I say, Sambura Kamara Yon, we don't succeed. God Almighty don't help we pass Sambura Kamara Yon fight. Wallahi, I am at the boy I make now. All what thing I tell them, una know una self, like how we don't know una so now. Una way the inside APC, where you fed the APC, let the APC not progress. Una know una self. But somebody where he be for say no win election in 2018, una daddy come on, take care, say na so it be, na regime change. Count to 2023, una daddy come on again, can do the same thing. Una the field map say no, we not for me, Sambura not forget them. Well, na lie. Now I can tell una say one say Alhamdulillah that what God Almighty do for this country. So the other thing where I go talk about now concerning but waiting the TSC again, one of the corrupt institution again the people them. You know TSC don't be an institution where you for say now TC holder me people them. It is surprising I say to some quarters and the old salary pass the one the way before saying a degree holder or even to principal or pass even headmasters them. Wallahi they do one by voting by surname or neither by Iwo camp he back for them fine one. So the deputy directors, these are how the directors alone are the same they all so Alakiru to rata business. Now they go on. The corruption just super smart. The corruption just super smart the people inside TSC. This time they go on certain people and they where they don't do the assessment, this that for promote them now, for give them promotion or for add to the salary. No way they say because they are not tenants. They get the camera, they get the bangura, they get the content, they get the this, they get the that. But what's in they go on naturally? What's in they go on? TSE, Teaching Service Commission, the corruption way flop inside that just super smart. If you go buy in PIN code, where you get your money, go buy yourself. At times they go for let them do yourself now that problem, now that trouble. All this will they get them now as a nation. Where see picking them teachers themselves not so effective. You know, just they blame some teachers no more. But when you sit down back, you think far, you begin look at waiting the kind thing and the rigorous steps the way themselves they pass. Igbo, you not degree holder. This man gets HEC, now they get a master's, this, that, or whatever. Look the money where they pay 1,500,000. Where they for say school begins for primary school begin in a 1 to 2 weeks lunch that day in all the stuff they need. So this TSC don't help for programs alone education. No development, no progress. Let anyone can point in at the thing is so use for let this country develop. Now so like so roturata or maybe one pan and one come say we approve teachers and na money wallahi be like na money. Anything put there na money. Nobody not come and foolish and thought them people. So it just too fast smart. This country, what's they go on at this country, it's not supposed to go on so at all. It's just too fast smart as a nation. Wallahi, we deserve better things than past there were. We deserve good things and pardon here so many people. So now I make us come and talk to now. By God Almighty in power, for tell us say, we now let we continue the good work, and by God Almighty in power, God don't do for we waiting, He do for we. All waiting at the action as Union. Where before say today, now the 8th month, sorry, now the 8th of March 2025. You know, today the topics and the people away I talk about the struggle where they inside education, then we don't get your certificates again, I get job na social problem, social trouble. Then again, commodity, I talk about the bobo them where they misuse themselves na Cambia for sake of this bobo. We don't get one development in the end, we not by Mahmoud. Then we say we don't know the trap where they set. The trap the way they were set by Mahmoud since he and then a corruption. Let's say for instance, he come, they were God for be open be the remote of BO go through. What did they happen? BO they sponsor and full way they don't sponsor and for let get the flag bearer. At the end of the day way then don't go then call they don't go stage manage to get the flag bearer. Then point out what's in corruption case. Then go on then fuck off and it. So una the bobo the way they can be I will not the thing. This now for una. But also we tell God thank you. We don't win we won't fight. For let una go sit down and get the bold mind for go begin the point out certain thing and people them. Then again the people them I talk about I talk about again but Wataki, we are just like how they talk. The thing the way they go on there, let people and go take care of certain things. Them let them job patient. God they come free for we country just now. And I also talk about our brother we currently in a Bombali district, Makeni to be precise. When Ibrahim Mosto Conte, when I the CEO for an able Sierra Leone workshop. He take care of disabled people. Them way they do them epileptics, so them put the way they can do for people the way they put them broke, where they non cut, where they help their list, let them get another working. This now the thing is where this Bobo go and David Senge, where they take instead they go get office now, Ministry of Health, but they go get Ministry of Education, inside TV, do all kinds of things. Me people them. Operation not only back. This not something where I talk again concerning about my aspiration as a national chairman for the APC. Through God the blessing for say, let we the grassroots them come together. God Almighty don't only for we the platform for let we take leadership in this country so that we country they move on. Now so God Almighty the designer for say pass with the grassroots to come together. Then when we take up leadership now, then from there we will see development of this country. But without that, no way. If who want come again for sabotage yourself, for fair to serve, then send you say go spy allergy, go spy voice of Northwest, what then they do. A you go disgrace so that na the thing I tell you. I also talk about the corruption where they inside the TSC for say man we get TC7, they get salary pass principal. Now this country they happen so TSC all the one the way then you when a pin code then they call. If you not obey, you voting in the past are voting. Now in that no more, you forgive money before you get the pin code. So these are the things that, ladies and gentlemen, what y'all mean by any idea sada, women calfin sada parks and now from life soon. What y'all mean by any idea sada, women calfin sada parks and now from life soon. What y'all mean by any idea sada, women calfin sada parks and now from life soon. Hasbunallah wa ni'mal wakil, hasbunallah wa ni'mal wakil, hasbunallah wa ni'mal wakil, hasbunallah wa ni'mal wakil. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala na igeri kun fa yakun, na igeri power. Allah do for we the kun fa yakun, just like certain development the way as you don't know so way I don't know. Let finally then say today na the day this today. And ladies and gentlemen, that thing they will for put as a prayer point, will for ask God let do for we now by God Almighty for our democracy and we own president, so no less a president, but His Excellency Dr. Matrix Sabrak Maradin Goswaram in the people and that's the tell now. Allahumma rabbana atina fi dunya hasanatan wa fil akhirati hasanatan wa qina azabannar. Rabbana la tuzigh qulubana ba'da idh hadaytana min ladunka rahmatan innaka antal wahhab. Allahumma anta rabbi la ilaha illa anta khalaqtani wa ana abduka wa ana ala ahadika wa arika ma sata'tu bika min sharri ma sana'tu abula ka bi ni'matika la ya wa abu bizambi fa ikfili fa inna la yakfiru junubi illa anta sallallahu ala sayyidina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa salam. Subhana rabbika rabbil izzati ma yasifun salatu wa salamun ala mursalin alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Hasbunallahu wa ni'mal wakil, hasbunallahu wa ni'mal wakil, hasbunallahu wa ni'mal wakil. Ladies and gentlemen, we are electoral justice. Them for this particular group, we now continue the good fight by God Almighty. We dey at the end of affairs. The one that we people say that them for don't smart for this, they don't fail to accept today. Then losers them, then betrayal them. God Almighty don't help into this whole thing. We don't succeed like how we don't succeed. So this are the street voice of Northwest. Now feel free for sharing.